Well, hello and welcome to Gear Gyan with me, Sahil Jaktiani, where we talk about all things related to the Indian guitar gear scene. And in today's episode, we're reviewing my Blackie Strat. It started off with a bit of a shocker, but now it's a beauty. Before we get into that, make sure you click that subscribe button and ring that bell to stay up to date with all our latest videos. So today we're reviewing my Blackie Strat. Let's start by talking about the neck, all right? The neck was from my old Mexico Strat, which is that now, which has a new neck. And I played it so much that this luthier in Bangalore, Mr. Bobby, he sanded all the frets down to a point where they were almost non-existent. And I had no choice later on but to refret the guitar. And I thought, okay, since we're refretting it, I'm going to give it to another luthier, to put stainless steel frets on so that I never have to refret it for the rest of my life. And I thought, okay, since I'm refretting it, might as well just get it scalloped. That man from Pune took it for, I think, 9-10 months, right? Made an extremely poor hash job of it, okay? The scallops basically had the material removed, and then he drew in the dots, and they were like not properly done, and the lacquering was not properly done. There were marks all over the fretboard.
As you can see over here, the tool marks have happened on the side of the fretboard. I mean, it's so disappointing because it's so well done, and then you've got these tool marks, on the sides over here. Look at that. You can see that. You can see that. I mean, that's a real shame. It's just put a absolute. Look at that. Everywhere I've got tool marks. It's a real shame. It should have been taped off. And then look at this. I mean, these frets are so sharp. I mean, they're so sharp. It's like unbelievable. It's like night and day from there till here. It's perfect till here. And then it's like so sharp. I mean, these are incredibly sharp. I mean, if I taken a sock and let me just show you, for example, if it gets caught in this or not. It's cloth, right? Just look at that. See, like if I'm coming, it's getting stuck completely. And look at over here. It's so smooth. The moment I'm going here, it's like getting caught up. See that? Like, look.
So I sent it to another gentleman in Pune, Mr. Feroz Mistry, and he repaired it. Looks amazing now, plays amazing. It's got these scalloped frets, which make it really easy to bend. And I usually play 10 to 38s on my guitar. So I thought I'd try that. I think that might have been a bit of a mistake. I think this needs 9s on it. So yeah, I'm going to definitely have it changed out to 9s in the future. But it's set up for the 10 to 38 now. Plays great. There's no issues with it. Yeah, talking about the neck, it's got a Graphtec nut over there. It's got Fender locking tuners, okay? Graphtec string tree, all aftermarket, of course. The original neck from my Fender MIM, which is now looking amazing. Put onto this body. Now, this body was originally unboxed for the Blackie Strat when we had the Warmoth neck on it, but I put the warm-up neck on another body, and that became another video. If you haven't seen that warm-up Partscaster episode, go check it out. It's in the card above. But anyway, this is a beautiful bound body, okay? It's got, a Fender, what do you call it, neck plate and original Fender neck screws. It's got a Fender MIM block. It's got raw vintage springs, okay? Basically everything from that guitar came in here other than the springs, all right? And it's got the nice, 6-screw tremolo, which is not floating, thank God. I bought a new plate for, the output jack. It's a pure tone output jack, okay? I had Naveen do the 5-way switch with the Mojo Tone vintage taper pots, and the last one is a push-pull. Basically, it activates the bridge positions in the selector switch options 5 and 4. So you get in the 4th position, you'll get basically all 3 pickups, which is unique. So you get, instead of 5, you get 7 switching options on the Strat, which is quite cool. And yeah, the pick guard is the old pick guard from there. It's gone on here. This is quite nice. And it looks amazing without the back plate. So I just thought I'd leave that. I love some guitars, without the back plates. I think they look amazing. So just left it that way. And yeah, Naveen did a fantastic job on wiring these pickups. I did get some white knobs from Fender. Okay, these are aftermarket white Fender knobs, and the selector switch tip, as well as the tremolo tip from America, and I've had them installed. These did come with, I think, aged white or cream, I can't remember, covers, and now these are white covers. Okay, again, I bought from Fender. These pickups are the Suhr V70 pickups. They're very unique. They're very, how would I say, not warm. They're very cutting and quite nice, reminiscent of music from that era. So they're very unique compared to my V60s, which I'm used to. And I think it'll fit nicely with this particular style of guitar. So enough jibber jabber, okay? Oh yeah, if you've noticed the relicking, I did an episode where I unboxed this, and yeah, almost, made my heart sink, but I've somehow made it work, and now it's here. But yeah, if you haven't seen the episode where I unboxed this guitar and I found out that the Indian Post Office likes to relic my bodies, my guitar bodies and my guitars, go and check that out. It's up in the card above. So just be careful when you're ordering internationally. They treat your stuff really badly. Anyway, on to the playthrough. Ashwin into the Pliny plugin. Clean, crunch, high gain. Let's get to it. That was the playthrough. What did you think? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. So what are my thoughts? I really like the instrument. It's been a bittersweet experience. This neck has taken forever to get sorted out. Now it's sorted out and I'm really happy with it. Plays well. I do have a lot of Strats, so I'm not sure I'm going to be keeping it in the collection. Do I like the scalloped option? Definitely, it's really cool. But yeah, I mean, like I said, you have to be very careful who you give your necks to, you know. I would recommend either Sunil Shende in Bombay. I've heard good things about Audi. I've never worked with him. I've heard good things about Sagar. Never worked with him. I know Brigu and Parag do a good job with refretting. So, you know, those are decent guys to give it to. Other than that, I would not recommend giving your, you know, your guitars, your precious Fender necks to anybody, frankly speaking. Be very careful in India, okay? There are a lot of these guys who say, oh, I'll do a good job, don't worry about it. And then you'll get like, you know, hand cutting fret ends and horrible seated frets. So just avoid it, okay? Anyway, would I need to add anything in this guitar? The only thing I would like to add, maybe just for the sake of it, would have been a treble bleed, which I don't think has been added. I should have added that. But other than that, I mean, it's got amazing pots, amazing selector switch, no issues with it. I love the 7-way option. So for me, it's taken a while. It's gotten there. The Blackie Strat, for me, has a double thumbs up.